Hey y'all, hey, welcome back. So at the beginning, well, I'll say the end of 2023, last quarter, I decided I was going to jump on the bandwagon and make my planners and journals digital. But before I could offer it, I wanted to really practice and see what it was like to actually journal in a digital journal. So today I want to talk to you guys about digital versus paper. Which one is actually better? But before I get into that, my name is Indiana Togo. I am an author, I am a speaker, I am a journal coach, and I create planners, journals, as well as inspirational books to help women to heal, grow in Christ, and achieve their dreams. And you can learn more about me and my products and services at www.indiewrites.com. Now that we got that out the way, digital or paper? It kind of feels like a paper or plastic kind of thing. Which one is really truly better? And I have my handy dandy iPad here. We're just going to really talk about whether or not each one is better, or if one is really actually better. The first thing I want to look at is the cost. Now, when it comes to digital planners and journals, they are less costly depending on where you buy them from, and also depending on how fancy you want. You can go on Etsy and really truly get some planner and journal templates that will really help you. And the one thing that you have to know is anytime you buy digital planners and journals, it's going to be in a PDF. That's exactly what it is. It's just a PDF of the journal that you can notate with your stylus on your tablet or iPad, whichever one you're creating to use. So it's just a PDF download, right? And you take that PDF download and you upload it into your favorite note-taking app. I have an iPad, so I use GoodNotes, and I like GoodNotes because it is just you can get a lifetime subscription and you can load as many journals, planners, whatever you want, documents, etc., that you want to load into it. So depending on how fancy you want that layout, you really could be just as expensive with the digital version as you are with a paper version. So the price can range from a few dollars. You can get a general basic layout of a template of a planner or a journal for about couple of dollars, $2-3, all the way up to $50 for a full planner or journal that is like 100 or so pages. And however, for a paper planner or journal, those can range from $15 to $20 if you buy them from a big brand like a Walmart. Dayspring has really nice ones as well because they are big brands and they can buy in bulk. So theirs are going to be a little bit less costly for those, and they're going to be really great quality. They're going to be the nice hardback kind. Some of them are either leather, come with a lot of different stickers and things like that go along with them, so you can really get them at a cost-effective way. However, if you buy a journal or planner from like an author or someone like TD Jakes has them now, Oprah has them now, a lot of different people sell journals and planners, but they can really range all the way up to 100. I've seen some to be almost as high as $100. My planners and journals range from 30 to $50, and they are paperback. Some of them are hardcover as well. So when it comes to costs, it's really just they're really pretty much the same, really depending on where you go. Now, when it comes to function and the layout, I feel like digital planners are a little bit better because you can customize and build your own. You can create the ultimate digital planner for all of your needs. You can put everything into one. You can design it and lay it out exactly as you want to. Like I said, you can go on Etsy and you can get different kind of templates to meet your needs and then combine them all into one big huge journal. And then another thing, when it comes to that layout, sometimes depending on the designer, the layout can be, you know, a little bit squanchy. I'm a person that I have a huge handwriting. My writing is big, so I don't like when they have the lines too close together, because when I'm writing, you can't really make it wider. You can't make the lines wider. You can change your writing fonts and things like that, but you can't really make the lines wider. So sometimes I don't like that on a lot of digital planners. The page count and everything is a little bit too wide. But on the other hand, when it comes to a paper journal, you're kind of stuck to the layout. Whatever layout that you buy, you have to make sure that you like it, because you are really stuck to that layout. So if it doesn't work for you, then you're kind of stuck with it. And a lot of times that could be the reason why you're not consistent with it, because you don't like the layout. It doesn't work for you. You thought it was cute, you know, it was pretty, and you thought it was going to be functional for you, but it really truly wasn't. So you could get stuck with that layout, or you can end up with a lot of blank pages because you don't know what to do with those pages, or you don't have any thoughts regarding those pages. So it could, you know, not really be beneficial to you, and you don't feel that sense of completion because you got blank pages to it. Whereas the digital journal, if there is a page in there that you don't like, you can just delete it and go to the next page, and you can either insert something better that you like. So I really like that function of a digital planner. You can add, delete pages, duplicate pages that you really like, or if you need more extra room or more space to write, you can duplicate that page. You can rearrange pages in the layout that you like as well. If you happen to mess up in a digital planner, you can just erase it and start over. You can erase the whole planner, or you can erase one page and just start over. Whereas a paper journal, if you mess up, you just kind of got to scratch it out. And for some of us, if you like for your stuff to be all neat, that can irk you. You might not like the look of scribbling through something, or using whiteout if you're using a plan. You know, you might not like how that looks if you're having to erase something and start back over, or scribble through it because it wasn't what you wanted to write. Another thing is the feel. Now, with a paper journal, you know, you just kind of like the feel. You like the texture of the book cover. You know, you like the hardback of it. If it's a hardback, you like the feel of the leather. If it's a leather back, I even like the smell of the paper when I am flipping through it. So you can't really compete with that. A digital journal can't really compete with the paper feel. However, when it comes to digital journals, they now have what they call a paper-like cover. And I have this on mine, which is why you can see all of the bubbles in it, because I didn't put it on right. But it still works. There is a paper-like feel on here, and I didn't bring my stylus in here, but there is a paper-like feel on here that when you write, you don't get that hard clicking sound like you're writing on glass. So the paper-like screen protector really, really helps. And it makes journaling on a digital tablet feel just like paper. It feels like paper, but it still don't, you just know it's not paper. So I'm still like, still leaning on to my paper journal. Another thing that you can consider is the convenience of a digital planner. Listen, this thing, my GoodNotes app, I have all of my journals and planners on here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have like 13 different journals and planners on here. And I can take this with me on the go. Now, it's going to be kind of hard to put 13 paper journals in my purse. And I'm not one of those people, I'm not a backpack person, so I'm not walking around with no backpack. However, a paper journal just means that you're going to be a little bit more strategic, a little bit more intentional. If I know I'm going somewhere to journal and I want to journal, I might carry a tote bag that have a couple of journals in them, and that just gonna weigh me down, etc. How so? It just really depends on which one you like. But for most avid journalers, such as myself, going out in public to journal is an adventure, right? It's intentional. You're going out in public so that you can sit in the coffee house, so that you can sit on the beach, so you can sit on the patio and you can journal. So in your mind, you're going to carry it anyway, whether it's digital or paper. You're going to carry what you need to journal. Another thing is that when it comes to digital journals and planners, there's a learning curve. Listen, Good Notes has a lot of features on here that I still haven't figured them all out. For me, my handwriting digitally, I don't like it. It's like the faster I write, the messier it gets. So when that with that stylus sliding across that screen, sometimes that scribble really looks like some Charlie Brown scribble, like wonk wonk wonk. And so I'm like, I don't like it. But there is a feature on a lot of these notes app that you can allow it to turn your handwriting into a print font or another type of cursive font. But then, don't that defeat the purpose of journaling? Don't you want to see it like in your own handwriting? So I don't know if I want to try and learn how to do that feature. And then also there's a lot of other stuff that Good Notes to do that can do that I haven't even tapped into. So you would still have to, when it comes to digital journaling, figure out what is all involved in your app. What features do they have to offer? I do like that if you are someone who likes stickers and things like that, adornments with your journals, all of that is in the app. You can just go in those apps and find you stickers, or you can buy stickers within the app to use in your planners and journals as well. And then people also sell those. They sell digital stickers that you can use. So, but when it comes to paper, if you like stickers, if you like cars, if you like things like that, you got to carry all of that with you. For me, I'm not a sticker person, so all I carry is pens and highlighters with me, so that's fine. But when it comes to other stuff, depending on how fancy you want to get, might depends on how much you want to carry. Another thing when it comes to digital is it's digital. So you're going to have to deal with distractions, right? As you're writing in it, you can get a pop-up, your phone could ring, because with this iPad, it syncs with everything. It's synced with my phone, it's synced with my iMac. So anything that's going on, it's going to ring too. So if my cell phone ring, it's going to ring. If somebody sends a notification, from one of my well, no, I don't have social media, but that's one reason why I don't have social media on my tablet. It's because I didn't want to pop it up. I bought this tablet specifically to use for digital journaling, and when I'm out at events, I can use it as my little cash register to take payments. But if you don't have your stuff separated like that, you will be dealing with a lot of pop-ups from everything from email, phone calls, text messages, etc. that could aid to your distractions. Can you silence all that? Put it on do not disturb? Absolutely. I don't want to do all that. That's why I like my paper planner, which distractions are still possible when you go through the paper, but you kind of create your own atmosphere. You kind of can, let your family know I'm about to go off, go get you a quiet space for an hour or two, and you can journal. You can put your phone on do not disturb, or just cut it off so nothing can disturb you, and you can be in your own little world, in your own little atmosphere when it comes to journaling. So it really is up and up. So if you hadn't figured it out yet, neither one is better, right? It really truly depends on you. I'm still team paper, only because, like they say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, I'm not gonna call myself a dog. I'm just gonna say you can't teach an old gal new tricks. I have been writing in paper journals my whole life, so it's gonna be hard for me to give up this paper journal. However, I do like the benefits of digital journaling. I like the convenience of it. I like the fact that I can erase, and that means I can use the same journal or planner every year, just erase it and start over, or duplicate it. I like the fact that I can add and delete pages that I like or don't like. I like that part of it, the convenience of being able to design it yourself, make adaptable to you. So but it's really, really about what fits your current lifestyle. If you are one of those people who enjoy digital, everything digital, digital journaling is going to be for you, right? I don't even like reading books on my tablet. I do it if I'm on vacation, but just in my normal day-to-day things in the house, I still prefer paper books that I'm reading. So it's gonna be hard for me to switch. But if digital is already part of your lifestyle, go ahead and keep the party moving and get you a digital journal and planner. My digital journals, they are laid out exactly like the paper, so you're not gonna miss anything. Everything is the same in that journal. So if you stuck with me this far, if any of this benefits you, if I was able to sway you one way or the other, let me know in the comments. And while you're here, make sure you click like and subscribe, and you join me next week. Smooches.